The political pact between President William Ruto and ODM leader Raila Odinga is already reshaping Kenya's political landscape. President William Ruto has begun visiting Raila's strongholds in Nairobi, signaling a significant shift in alliances. But what does this political marriage mean for Kenya's politics and the upcoming elections? Our reporter Blue Smile Hassan delves into this development.
The political alignment between the ruling UDA party and Raila Odinga's ODM party has sparked ripples across the nation, raising political temperatures and sparking debates. The historical signing of the Memorandum of Understanding on 7th March 2025 at the KICC marked Raila Odinga's fourth entry into government via his famed handshakes. This move revitalized President Ruto's political influence, which had been waning due to internal power struggles following the ouster of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua.
Mimi nawauliza kwa unyenyekevu, Madhara nawauliza kwa unyenyekevu, tumekubaliana kama viongozi wa Kenya ya kwamba tuache ukabila, tuache chuki, tuache migawanyiko, tuache ubaguzi. Kenya ni moja na inatosha sisi wote kama wa Kenya.
Political analyst Brian Masjid provides insights into what this pact means for Kenya, especially as the country gears up for the 2027 election.
To begin with, my view on the Ruto-Raila pact, I think it is imperative for us to put this into historical context first, because this is not a new phenomena. This is something that has been happening over the past years, and this is one of the characteristics of the Kenyan politics. It is marred by politicians regrouping, political enemies becoming political friends.
Masjid also points out that Raila Odinga's decision to join the government has been perceived as a betrayal by some opposition members, further fracturing the coalition. He says that the alignment between the two can disorient the opposition, leaving leaders like Kalonzo Musyoka and Rigathi Gachagua scrambling for relevance.
We are also likely to see a fragmented opposition, because currently the opposition is split. They are trying to fish some members because some members have already left. We are trying to see some realignments because somebody who was part of the government is now not part of the government, is joining opposition. Somebody who was part of the opposition is now joining the government.
Critics argue that Raila's entry into government could threaten the influence of Western Kenya political leaders such as Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula.
Talking about Mudavadi and Wetangula bringing 40% of the votes from that region, yeah, it was kind of an agreement. So the value they bring to the party and the coalition. Remember that Raila also has a following in Western. Mudavadi has a following in Western. Weta also has a following in Western. If you look at the pact that they had in Kenya Kwanza, I think Raila being part of the government, if at all they will proceed up to elections, then the Western region will be affected. Weta will be affected.
Meanwhile, ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna is forced to take a humble pie after years of harsh opposition.
In ODM, were giving some kind of opposition speeches on the president. But that was because their party leader, Raila, had not given them a direction yet. And I think Sifuna was one of the people who was so much embarrassed during the signing of this pact, because
the Ruto-Raila pact is undoubtedly shaping Kenya's political future, creating new alliances while destabilizing existing power structures. President Ruto has wasted no time capitalizing on the alliance, visiting Raila's strongholds in Nairobi as part of his strategy to secure his re-election in 2027. Blue Smile Hassan,